What's up there guys, it's Mac, hope you guys are well. This is literally all the pickups I did for the month of September in 2016, and it's a huge amount of stuff that I got this time round. Lots and lots of PSP games and films, as you can see there's some over here, but a bunch of stuff. I've got Wii stuff, I've got AMiiBos to show you, I've got what else have I got? I've got yeah, PlayStation games, Nintendo DS stuff, PS3 stuff. Anyway, let's get into it straight away. Over here I've got a bunch of UMD films right here. As you know, I'm literally heavily invested in PSP at the moment. I'm trying to get quite a few PSP games and UMD films at the same time, just purely because they are so cheap at the moment. So I'm just literally, whenever I go into CX and stuff like that, or if I go into other retro game shops, they tend to have these for really cheap. £1, £1.50, 75p, 35p, that type of range is what I'm sort of trying to hit. And if I do see them for that price and it's a good film, or if it's a really decent game, I will definitely just pick it up. So yeah, first of all, Transformers. Look at that, £1.50. That's like animated film, so definitely going to be one that I'm going to actually watch. You got Be Cool. Surprisingly, PSP UMD films, they've actually got quite a few new films. I'm not exactly sure what point did they actually cut off making UMD films, but I mean that's a fairly a new film, I would say, probably about 2007, 8. So yeah, I mean it's good. So I want to see exactly what type of films they've got. You know, they've got quite a few new films as well as old ones. Rush Hour, great film, absolutely love this film. Really nice to find this at £1, so yeah, pick that up as well. A bunch of these stuff I picked up from CEX, some from Cash Converters, some from some retro game shops as well. Reservoir Dogs, classic. Look at that price, 50p. You know, clean copy. Why not? This is a good film. I've not actually seen this one actually, but Chain Reaction. It looks good. It's got Keanu Reeves. It's got what's that, Morgan Freeman. So yeah, looking forward to actually watching that for the first time on a PSP. Family Guy. This is like a it's actually a film version. So it's a full length video over there, it says. So yeah, this should be quite decent. Love Family Guy. And this seems like some sort of a Star Wars rip-off joke film. So yeah, should be good. Got Alien here. Over here we got some PSP games here. This is a Mind Quiz Exercise Your Brain. You got Pursuit Force here. Again, I mentioned the fact that I got Pursuit Force, the second one, and this is the first one that was still in the post from eBay. So yeah, I managed to finally get it. It came through. Great cover. One of my all-time favorite PSP games is Pursuit Force. This was the first game I played when it first came out for PSP, and when I first had my PSP console back then, and absolutely loved it. Great game. Recommend you play that one, definitely. Wipeout Pure, £1. Looks like a sort of like a new age racer, so I thought looks decent price. Now these two games, you're probably thinking, why am I getting sports titles? Look at the price of these, 10p, 25p. So the main reason why I got these is because well, they've got everything inside it as well, manuals as well, if I ever wanted to keep it as part of a collection. But mainly it's because of the case itself. Look at the condition of the case. You've got a silver one here, which is quite interesting, as well as the see-through ones. So this must be some sort of a platinum one or something. Yeah, so it says it there, platinum. But interesting to see that they've got silver cases for platinum ones, as well as obviously the standard ones. But good condition cases means that I can reuse these cases for good games that I really like, but the cover seems to be a bit beat up, so I can use these cases as spares. Because I don't think, I mean, I'm not seeing PSP cases go for go on eBay alone. They tend to be, I mean, even if they did, it would be quite expensive, I'm pretty sure. But I've not seen them blank cases before, so to buy a case, think of it that way, a case for 10p, it's a bargain, isn't it? So yeah, I'll get it for that reason only. Spider-Man 2, decent decent condition, really good. And yeah, Spider-Man, can't go wrong, man. This should be a good game, so look forward to playing that. Because I saw Spider-Man, I picked this up as well. So went above my budget. Normally I don't go for £2 games or films, but this is a UMD film, Spider-Man 3 for £2. And because I picked up this film, I may end up getting the other 2 Spider-Man films as well, because I want to complete that franchise. And whatever games that PSP has for Spider-Man, I may end up getting them, because this is just Spider-Man 2, so presumably they had a 1 as well, game-wise, so I'll see if I can find that. And obviously part 3. X-Men, this is The Last Stand, the 3rd one of the original trilogy. Again, £1, you know. I know this film is a decent film, you know, good action. It's a Marvel film. So yeah, definitely I will eventually watch this one day on my PSP if need be, if I'm basically on a long travel and I've got some time to kill. Kung Fu Hustle, 35p, picked this one up. And interestingly, what I found out is that I actually had this one previously already. So yeah, I'm at that stage where I'm also sort of getting some duplicates for some reason. So I try to avoid that at all costs. So I need to sort of see what I've got beforehand. But one thing that I did notice was that, hang on, let me see if I can find the game. This is the one that I picked up from Cash Converters a couple of months ago. And if you have a look, the cover is actually different. And if you look at the spine, it's different. So quite odd, as in this is a UMD film for the PSP, and they've got 2 different variants for the cover. First, for the cover for this, I was like, do you know what? I may have this Kung Fu Hustle film, but I don't recall seeing this. I don't recall seeing this spine or this specific color over here, from what I remember. So I thought I'd pick it up, and then lo and behold, I did have another copy at home already. But yeah, they are different variant covers, so it's quite interesting. I saw the back here. This one says, I don't know if you can see it there, but it says UK right there. Right there. So maybe this is a UK one, but this is also region 2 as well. Region 2, and it says 5. So this should be playable in the UK as well. So I'm not entirely sure, you know, this says region 2 there, so maybe this was a UK specific one and this was probably the international release, I don't know, but yeah, quite interesting there. Alright, what next? Let's look at this actually. This I picked up from a store called, it's in Stratford, it's called Gadget. That's the shop there. And check that out. I love picking up collector's editions of games, especially when they are a bit after it was actually released, so a long time after. So obviously Modern Warfare 3 came out a while ago, quite a while ago, and this is why I managed to find this. And look at the price. This two here, good condition, only £5. Crazy, £5. And I saw this and I was like, wow, this is just, yeah, so I had to have it. So let's have a look inside. Just have a look at the inside here. So you've got like a journal type thing. You've got like a metallic card here. It's a metallic card. Got the diary here. Let's get that out. So yes, open this up. Really cool. I mean, look at that. Got a piece of paper inside there, photographs. I'm sure when this got released there was plenty of unboxings on YouTube and stuff like that, but this is not really about doing a full-on unboxing. It's mainly about the fact that I found it like quite a few years after it was originally released, and one of the best things about finding collector's editions once they are old is that you get them for ridiculous prices. I mean, beautiful game, done really well. The actual collector's edition was done really good, but whenever they come out full price, they are just ridiculously expensive. So if you can wait, or if you do just sort of stumble across the game in a retro shop, you know, I would say definitely pick up the collector's editions, because you know, things like steelbooks and these type of special box edition just look really nice, and you know, you get them for a ridiculously cheap price. Open this up. I mean, look at that. It's just absolute great condition there. And you've got the instruction manual just there. So yeah. Now I think that was a good find, definitely. And oh yeah, so just underneath the game there, you've got this this print here. So it looks really cool. Cool. Really happy with that. What next? Let's have a let's go through some of the AMiiBos I picked up. So as you know, I'm literally like sort of trying to get the full set of AMiiBos, but I'm not sort of trying to get the entire set in one go with by paying full price for it. I'm doing it slowly. I'm taking my time, and any games, any AMiiBos I can find for under its official price, which is like, I don't know, it tends to be £15 for AMiiBos, but you do find them for second hand and stuff like that for £4, £5, and whenever I find them for £4, it's a straight bargain. But if I find them for anything underneath the £10 price or underneath the £15 price sometimes, but majority of the times, if it's under £10, I will just pick it up straight away. And eventually, if I find them, you know, they have to be sealed. I'm not trying to get ones that are opened up and stuff like that, because eventually I'm going to have them all on the shelf. But it just looks really cool. I mean, this is a Smash Brothers one. So it's obviously the AMiiBO Smash Brothers collections that I'm actually trying to get the full set of. But I'm not willing to pay the full price at the moment. I'm just basically getting them as I see them, taking my time over them. There is no need to sort of rush these type of things. You know, I'm enjoying it, I'm picking them up, and they are abundantly available. A lot of second-hand retailers and like places like CEX always tend to have them. And look at that, that's £6 there for that one. This one is Morph from Smash Brothers. Again, £5. Great deal. Here's a few others. This one is the Ganondorf AMiiBo from Smash Brothers. Again, this one's what, £6. It's a steal, man. It's literally a steal at these prices. And I know when they first came out, they would have been like what, 15 quid, stuff like that. So it's definitely worthwhile just sort of taking your time and getting them when they go into CXs and stuff like that. And yeah, you don't need to pay stupid prices for them, and then eventually you'll have the full set. There's quite a lot to collect, by the way, so I'm sort of slowly chipping away at it, but eventually hopefully I'll get to a stage where I'll have most of them, or close to the final amount. So this is the Rob figurine for Smash Brothers, and look at that, £7, all clean in box, so you know, why not. Okay, what to next? Let's have a look at some of these Nintendo ones. So I basically got these two games. This is Guitar Hero on Tour, Modern Hits, and this is Guitar Hero on Tour. So this is the standard edition. I got the Modern Hits versions because I knew that they would have more of the newer rock songs that I recognise. So yeah, I thought I'd get that. Main reason why I got these two, because first of all, they're dirt cheap, but mainly because I picked these up. I found this in cash covers for £5. This was the first thing that sort of started it all. I mean, look at this. This is literally the boxed version of Guitar Heroes on Tour, and it comes with that additional tab, so you can actually here you go. What's it? Let's open this up quickly. Yeah, so it's got that little attachment that sort of goes into the DS. You need to have like a DS Lite for this, or the original DS, and this basically slots into the Game Boy Advance section of the console. So the Game Boy Advance game slot, it goes inside there, and then you can literally play this. Now I saw this, and then I thought I had to get the other one, because we've got like 2 DS's in the house, and I thought it would be fun to sort of play this multiplayer mainly. So, you know me, I get one of these things and I'm like, do you know what, I have to get the full set. Yeah, so I mean, look at that. This one again, these are so cheap now. I mean, I picked this one up from eBay. This one I picked up from Cash Converters. This was £5 on eBay. I found this complete, I think it was like £6 or something like that. But again, this is the Guitar Hero on tour box, and I saw this one and I was like, look, it comes with a box and everything. I could get the games individually, but the box version looks really good. So yeah, check that out. Really nice and clean. So yeah, these two can go to 2 DS's. These are the additional games for us, so we can literally play a huge party mode game for this, and everyone can sort of take part, and we can have up to 4 players playing these games. Yeah, so it should be heaps of fun. Literally, we've got a bunch of DS's in the house. My niece and nephews, when they come over, they can sort of try and give this a go as well. We'll have 2 with the actual controller adapters, so we can actually try with the physical hardware button one, but alternatively you can play this without that, and then we can have up to 4 players playing it, so it should be heaps of fun. So yeah, looking forward to playing that. Let's put that aside. Okay, let's move on to some of these ones here. We've got some interesting ones over here. I'll put some 2 over here so you can sort of see them in a bit. Here we have 2 PlayStation 2 games. When I saw these, I was like, wow, how have I not seen these before, and why are they so cheap? So here we got, this is R-Type Final. This was meant to be the final one, but I think they released another one after this on the PSP. But this was R-Type. I'm a big fan of R-Type. It's a great shoot 'em up, and for them to have them on the PS2, really cheap as well. And I saw the complete package and I thought, yeah, pick this up from eBay. It's a steal. And this one over here, this is called, I'm not even going to pronounce that, but looks really cool. It's a vertical shoot 'em up game, so it looks very similar to the type of games that you find on the Dreamcast, the vertical shooters. So I thought, yeah, this should be quite interesting for the PS2. Never played this before, but definitely give it a go. I think it's called no, I'm not gonna bother pronouncing this because everyone's gonna be like, what the hell was that? Yeah, but you can see the title there, so definitely goodbye. Really cheap. Here's another shoot 'em up that I found. I found this in a Base Outlet. A lot of good deals in Base Outlet. It's a shop in Stratford. So this is a Firestorm Thunderhawk 2. It's a shoot 'em up for the PlayStation, original PlayStation, and for £2 you can't go wrong. So it's good to beef up that little library there that I have. This was a game that I was actually on the hunt for a while. Could never find a good clean copy, but look at that. Booklet and everything in clean copy there. So yeah, I found this one finally. This is Mickey's Wild Adventure. I love the Mickey Mouse series games. Look at that. It's a really good platformer. I'm going to enjoy playing that one, and I could play this on the PS2 or on the PS3. So yeah, it should be a really interesting game to play. Here we got 2 Xbox 360 games. This one's Battlefield 3 limited edition. It's got 2 discs actually. I'll show you here. So yeah, here we go. So you got 1 disc here, the limited edition one. So again, I saw the fact that it was a limited edition. I've never actually played Battlefield before, but for £1, it was just so cheap. It's such a bargain. I thought, you know what, it's worthwhile having a go at this game. So yeah, pick this one up. Xbox 360 games, by the way, really cheap at the moment. So you know, whenever you do see them, any decent titles that you think that you may be interested in playing, I would say definitely pick it up, because it definitely it's definitely good deals at the moment for those consoles. So this is another game, 2 Human, 75p. I just thought you're literally giving away for free, so yeah, I'll take that off your hands. Yeah, gonna give that a go. Again, quite a clean copy, everything's sort of there. So yeah. Okay, for my last selection of games that I picked up from September, are these ones here. I've got a few Mario titles. So first of all, Mario Power Tennis. Now, when I first found this, I was like, hold on a sec, I've seen this game before. And yeah, you're right in thinking this is actually a GameCube release. And as you can see here, what they've done is says new play control. So play select Nintendo GameCube games, specially enhanced for the Wii. So what they've done is literally they've added in the Wii remote functionality and nunchuck into this game, and they made it more suited for the Wii. And what I also love about this game is that with the actual artwork, they've actually got a dual, it's a double-sided cover. I don't know if you can see that right there. So literally, if you open this up, take this cover out, and then at the back, as you can see, they've got the entire front artwork there. Amazing. I mean, this is really cool. It's like, I don't know, they've got the one with the border there to sort of advertise the fact that they've got the additional Wii remote functionality. But if you wanted the original cover, how it would have been on the GameCube, which is basically the full artwork, but obviously with the Wii branding instead of the GameCube one, you can sort of flip it around. So I don't know, I sort of looked into this, and they've got quite a few, a handful of games. I think they've got Metroid games as well as some Pikmin ones. Pikmin ones are going for really expensive at the moment, but I was thinking of maybe doing a subset, maybe start a little side subset collection for these specific ones here. But yeah, I mean, definitely unusual, and it's quite nice. I mean, I have sort of started picking up quite a few titles for the Nintendo Wii now, so it is good to have some of these titles actually taking use of the Wii functionality. And yeah, so I thought, do you know what, it's a good time to pick this up. Here's another one over here actually. This one I saw this one and I was like, Donkey Kong Jungle Beats. Now I remember this game that I picked up on the GameCube with the actual Congo Bongos. You can see the unboxing of the Nintendo GameCube with the Bongos set. And the game is all on my Nintendo GameCube unboxing. If you have a look at the link in the description below, you'll see the video to that. And so when I was familiar with that game, when I saw this, I was like, hang on a second. Again, I've played this before, and it was because of I did the unboxing for the GameCube one, that version, and I also played that one. So this will be really interesting to play. This one actually buys, you know, you don't actually need the Congo Bongo thing to play the drums anymore, because you can literally just do it with the Wii remotes. I don't know, I think it's going to be a function of like shaking up and down, possibly. But again, some good, some from the Mario franchise. You've got Donkey Kong there, a great little title to add to the collection. And also, they've got that special cover where you can flip it around. I'll quickly just show you here. Check that out. So again, really cool. Wasn't aware of this this subset of Wii games where they used the new play control feature with the border, and they had this double cover thing. But for that alone, it's really good. But because it's a Mario title as well, do you know what? It's definitely worth it. So yeah, I put that one away. But I think I'm gonna start picking up the remaining games for this little subset, and eventually get them all. This game here, as I was looking for Donkey Kong games, and Donkey Kong Jet Race for the Wii. Now I never knew about this game. I was absolutely like, I was quite surprised when I saw this game on, I was actually searching for it on eBay, and I found this and I was like, wow. And it was really cheap as well for a Mario title on the Wii. So definitely it's like, I would say it's probably like a hidden gem. But yeah, I'll be definitely playing this and sort of giving it a review about it. But I think this is going to be similar to obviously Mario Kart, but they're using the Wii remotes in quite a few variants there. So as you can see, even to maneuver left and right and to jump and stuff like that, you got to use the Wii remote as well as the nunchuck. So definitely it should be quite interesting to see how that sort of plays out. But looking at the levels from the pictures, I can see that it's going to be a really good title. Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with this game. I think it's going to be a really fun game to play. And I'm so surprised that I never actually knew about this game. For the Wii, so it was quite a shock when I saw it, and I thought, you know what, I have to pick this up. But again, this is just another prime example of the Nintendo Wii having great games, but not many people sort of knowing about them, and not many people buying them, because obviously everyone sort of played the standard games, stuff like, you know, Wii Sports and stuff like that, and obviously really good Mario titles as well as these Donkey Kong ones definitely need to be played, and I think, and so I'm going to give this one a go and see how it is. Now this game here, I was actually told about this game is meant to be really good for the Wii U. It's called Zombie U. I believe they've actually released this now on the PS4 as well as the Xbox One, but the Wii U version is apparently meant to be the most scariest version, purely because on the basis that you get to use the actual gamepad in a way that you never had before. So you could be looking at the gamepad and you could basically looking into your box, into your backpack for supplies and stuff like that. But while you're doing that, you don't realize that, you know, everything around you, and on the TV you can sort of see that the zombies are sort of creeping up on you. So this is what I was told about this game, and I definitely want to try this out. So it says 2 screens, twice the fear right over there. And so yeah, I mean, I saw this game, very clean copy, and I thought for £4, you know, even if I don't like it, I won't feel too bad about that for £4. So I thought definitely a good game to buy. Now, story with the Wii U is that I don't actually own a Wii U myself, but my brother owns the Nintendo Wii U, so definitely I'm going to sort of play it around on his one and sort of see how I enjoy this game. But I'm not actually looking to buy the Wii U anytime soon for myself, because purely on the basis that Nintendo NX is going to be the new hybrid console, I believe, from the rumors. So if that is the case, a lot of the Nintendo Wii U games or the Wii games may actually indeed be ported over. So I'm going to hold off for that, and eventually the price of the console may drop, and if I do want to, I probably will buy it. But I've got plenty of the cool games on the Wii, and Nintendo NX hopefully will do a lot of ports of the Wii U games, so there won't be much of a need for me to play the Wii U or pick up the Wii U. But definitely I could play them on my brother's one for now, and yeah, so I'll see how good the Wii U is. Anyway, that completes all of my pickups for the month of September in 2016. There was a bunch of stuff there. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the stuff that you saw today. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed that video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. Until next time, take care guys. This is Mac. Peace out.